A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying this beautiful Saturday. All right, my people. Time for us to talk West Indies Championship. Gonna be zooming in on round 3, day 4, and a couple more games coming to an end, so I can let you know how things went. Now, in yesterday's video in the evening, we spoke about Barbados Pride getting the better of the Jamaica Scorpions, so we don't need to touch on that one. And as I am recording this, we still have Guyana Harpy Eagles going up against the West Indies Academy. This game is being heavily affected by rain, so probably in another video I will have the result for you. I will let you know how it's going though, before we finish this video. All right, let's get straight into it. Now, the final day, the third day leading into the final day, you could say it was dominated by spinners. All right, so let us start with the Windward Islands Volcanoes versus the combined campuses and colleges. Now, this game ended in a draw. Combined campuses and colleges with scores of 216 and 60. Right, so combined campuses and colleges, first innings 216, Windward Islands Volcanoes 248, and 60 without loss there. So this game ended in a draw. Let me just quickly remind you of the top scorers coming out of this game. For the combined campuses and colleges in that first innings, we saw Jeremiah getting 40, Evelyn getting 53, and in the bowling there in the first innings, Kenneth Denver getting 3 for 68, but it was Darrell Sirius who got 5 for 71, who was the pick of the bowlers. All right, so we'll quickly jump into Windward Islands' first innings batting, where they got that 248. They were led by Gian Benjamin, who got 49, and also Kenneth Denver, who got 49. Now, bowling, we saw Akeem Jordan with 5 for 52, and Romaro Greaves with 3 for 64. So that's basically how things went there. And as I said, combined campuses and colleges batting a second time, they were 60 without loss when things came to an end. Powell being left not out on 20, and Evelyn on 37. So that's basically how things played out in that game. So congratulations to the players that stood out in that one. We also have another game ending in a draw. Leeward Islands Hurricanes versus the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. Now, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they scored a whole lot of runs in the first innings, 529. But Leeward Islands answered the call quite well, scoring 433 in their first innings. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force batting a second time. They were 191 for 3 when things came to an end. So let's just remind you about that first innings for the Red Force, with Jason Mohammed getting that 204 and Joshua De Silva getting that 152. Bowling, we saw the Leeward Islands being led by Raheem Cornwall with 3 for 127. Right, so he was the pick of the bowlers there. Leeward Islands, as I said, answering very well, getting 433. Couple of centurions in that game. In that innings, we saw Mikel Louis getting 110, while Kadeem Henry got an even 100. We also had Gore scoring 68. So those were the main contributors in that knock. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they were led by Kyrie Pierre and Yannick Correa, who both took 5 wickets each. So the spinners doing all the damage in that innings there for the Red Force. Now, batting a second time, the Red Force, they were 191 for 3. And Cooper, he made 52. And we saw Joshua De Silva with a quick fired century, my people. 100 off 108, not out. So Joshua De Silva is answering the call. You understand? We saw Tevin Imlach getting things underway as the wicketkeeper batsman. You understand? We know Django is here, plus other wicketkeeper batsmen doing their thing. But Joshua Da Silva looking as if he definitely wants to be amongst the names when Sammy is looking for his first choice wicket keepers, our first choice wicket keeper. You know, getting a century there. Very good, very good to see Captain Joshua Da Silva getting that 100 off 108. He scored 11 fours and 1 6 in that knock. Azari Joseph getting 2 for 36 and Raheem Carnell 1 for 39. So that game ending in a draw. You know, so just one of them things, my viewers and subscribers. You know, runs being scored, but at the end of the day, you know, teams having to share the points. Now, as I am recording this, this is what's happening now. The Guyana Harpy Eagles versus the West Indies Academy. As I said, this game is being affected by rain. Now, the West Indies Academy, they are trailing by 4 runs, right? Very, very interesting. Guyana Harpy Eagles, they scored 253. We spoke about this last night, but let me just quickly remind you. 253, we saw River, let me give you, 253, we saw Ronaldo getting 66 from 71. So he led the way. Goody Kishmoti with 52 from 74. And Anderson, he made 22, while Kemal Savori scored 39. Kevin Sinclair chipped in with 29 from 38. And we saw Judea Blades getting 4 for 37. And Motora getting 3 for 37. So that's basically how things went in that part there. Now the West Indies Academy, 249. As I said, they are trailing by 4 runs, but this game going to end in a draw also, you know, because of the rain. So let me just give you the top scorers for the West Indies Academy. Joshua Bishop with 54 from 47. And Rivaldo Clark with 50 from 81. So those were the 2 top scorers there. Now bowling for the Guyana Harpy Eagles, we saw Versamy Pramal 6 for 75, continuing to show that he's still there. You understand? Versamy Pramal doing his thing. Niall Smith 2 for 57 and Goody Kishmoti 2 for 63. So that's what's happening in that game. I could almost tell you that this is where it's gonna end. It's as I am recording this, it's like 15 minutes to 5. So even if they go back out there, you understand, they're not going to score much runs. So you know, can almost say this one ending a draw also. So yeah, that is basically it, my people. Let me know what your thoughts are as relates to round 3. Quite a few centurions are coming from round 3, so double centuries and stuff like that. So let me know in the comment section. Big up.